People, welcome to the podcast. Stop Crying Poser, greatest podcast known to man as voted by Tiger Woods and the Tiger King. I don't know his name. Joe Exotic, was it? Yes. He told me from prison that he can't wait to get out of prison to be on my podcast. Also, I had a horrible nightmare. I just remembered this right now. Horrible nightmare where I was getting attacked savagely by cats. Not big cats, not fucking tigers and shit, by little house cats. Jesus Christ. I'll talk more about that in a minute. Let's shout out everyone who tuned in live for the podcast. We got Keith King, OG Mickey, Dr. Womb, Chris McNug, Yo Father, Trainwreck, Captain Reeg, Gino, HBK, Infamy, The Milkman, Captain Canuck, 87, Hammy Doom, El Pedro, Kid Archie, Derek, and maybe a couple of more. OG Mickey, Derek, Gino, D. Gent, Lamadric, El Pedro. I don't know if I named everybody's name, but I'm happy you guys are here. We do this podcast every single Friday, right around 3:30 p.m. Pacific time on twitch.tv/Ninja Lifestyle. Let's talk about these cats attacking me. I was in my house. Everywhere I went, a friend of mine had a cat, and they would just jump only on my arm, and they would grab my arm, and it would rip me apart, and I would grab this cat, and I would throw it across the room, and it would hit the wall, and it would come right back at me, and it would try to grab me again, and I would throw it and kick it across the room, and it would come back at me, and then I grabbed it, and I'd open the back door, and I would just throw it out the back door, slam the back door, and I'd be like, holy shit, dude, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna bleed out eventually because this cat keeps fucking me up. And then every time I would throw it out the back door, somebody would come and be like, open the door, like to look outside or just randomly open the door, and that fucker would sneak back in and just attack me. And then I would be outside of the house and it would come after me outside of the house. Then I would go to another house and it was just always this little bite-sized, average, everyday house cat and just biting me and scratching me exactly how you would expect. That's why I don't think I would never own a cat. I don't like cats in general. I've never met a cool cat ever. Not a fucking single one. You know how many cats I've met? Just untrustworthy snitch type mentality where you pet a cat for a while and they go, meow. And they go, oh, I like you petting me. I like you petting me. And then you don't change anything you're fucking doing. And then suddenly they just bite you for no reason. Boom. Bite you. Scratch you. Ow, that's weird. For a second, I thought we were friends. Now you just bit me for no reason, you bipolar piece of shit. Weird fucking animal with no fucking brain. First off, humans feed you. You know, these little house cats would all be dead, right? You think these lazy fat fucks could catch a mouse? No, absolutely not. You should be thanking God. That cats should be thanking God. Whatever they have in their cat god, they should thank that for humans existing to make their lives so fucking easy. They don't ever show affection ever, and maybe if they do, they just bite you. No brain, no sense of being, just a stupid animal. You put a fucking cucumber next to it, it gets scared because it's a dumb fucking brainless animal. Jesus Christ, fucking cats. Now a dog. There's a reason dogs don't like cats. You want to know why? Because they're a good judge of character, and cats all have bad character. Cats will turn on you in a minute. There would never be a cat gang. You want to know why? Because they would all just snitch on each other, turn on each other, turn each other in. You can't fucking trust them. There's one cat you can maybe trust named Jack that I heard about. I've never even met Jack, but I heard about this one Jack the cat who's maybe trustworthy. And think about that. It's like coronavirus. One good cat out of 100 billion? There's one good one? Get the fuck out of here. Dumbest fucking animal. That's why it was a nightmare. Dogs, good fucking animals. Yeah, they don't ever turn on you. They defend you. They try to have you back. They're playful. They smile at you. You ever seen a cat smile? Nope. You wanna know why? Because they're always fucking mad and angry, and they're always thinking of some new way to fuck shit up for somebody. That's it. That's all they're good for. What the fuck are we talking about, cats? Why are we talking about cats? By the way, welcome to the podcast. How long did I rant about cats? Jesus Christ. I've had a very, very eventful week. So much so that I'm getting kind of tired. Getting tired of all this partying and drinking. I haven't been going to no big crazy parties like the Cinco de Mayo shit, but we have had a very, very eventful week, and I'm going to tell you guys about that right after the weekly Stop Crying Poser sticker giveaway. All you guys have to do is answer a trivia question correctly, and you get to be the proud owner of a brand new Ninja Lifestyle sticker pack. That's right, I'll tell you about my week, but first I'm gonna give you some free shit just because you guys are nice enough to tune in live. Now, the question is this. Tony, the Hitman Cock, maybe you've heard of him, recently was in the news because not only did he release a new video game, it was also his birthday. Also, his 900 record was shattered by some kid. We're going to talk about that because that shit's fucking annoying. But what year did Tony Hawk first land the 900? And at what event? What event and what year? I just watched the replay. And when I was a kid, I remember Tony Hawk. I remember him trying this trick 500 times. But I just read an article that said he landed it 10th try. So you know what bothers me? Why is it that you go on X Games, you land your fucking 900 10th try on a ramp you've never ever skated before? Why the fuck couldn't he do that in his backyard? Was it all the hype? Ooh, the X Games hype. Jesus Christ. You know what? Back in the day, people thought X Games was cool. People are such fucking weird hipsters these days. As soon as you say Olympics, everyone goes, fucking kook, fucking loser, X Games, Olympics, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you, motherfucker. These guys are out here trying to make some money. Ooh, money. Ooh, sellout. Fuck you. Chris McNugget was the correct answer. The 1999 X Games. Kid Archie said 97. Keith King was also correct, but he was a little bit too late. Dr. Wilms was also right. Hammy of Doom said X Games the year 2000. Wrong. So, looks like we have a couple of intelligent skateboarding fans out here today, which is good. I didn't doubt you guys at all. Chris McNugget, get me your contact information, and I will send you a free Ninja Lifestyle sticker pack. Unless you don't want them, then you can give them away to somebody in the chat, somebody who you love and trust dearly. Not to a cat, who you can never trust. But if there's someone in the chat you want to give these away to, if you think you're too cool, you can do that. Just make sure they live in America, the greatest country on earth, except for the coronavirus, taking out people at a record number. Is it really a record number, though? I don't know. Back to what I was talking about, my eventful week. Let me explain to you guys how hype this week was. And there's a couple of examples of how hype this week was on my Instagram. But let's start with Saturday. Last Saturday, I was excited because I was going to a Tiger King party. My friend had a birthday. They wanted a theme. They had a Tiger King theme. Now, when I say party, I don't mean like 50 people. It was like 10 people getting together, eating food. There was no fucking hugging or blowing air onto each other. Just a fucking hangout, guys. Please don't try to criticize me with this Corona fucking bullshit guilt trip. Fuck you. So I go there. I let my hair hang out. I wore some cut-off jeans. I wore a weird cowboy hat. I went shirtless for the whole party. This other guy showed up, looked exactly like Joe Exotic. All the ladies had like leopard print, tiger print. Lily had these cat ears that went on her head. It was a great time. Tiger King party. We ate some burgers, hot dogs, some chili. I put chili on the burger. Oh yeah. Watched some UFC. I watched who was fighting that day? Anthony Pettis and Donald Cerrone. I think I was watching that fight. Good time. Drank a bunch of beers. I got some Bud Lime. Because something about summertime makes me want to drink those nice, light, fruity drinks. Maybe it's not summertime. Maybe I'm just a fruit. But I got the fucking Bud Limes. I'm drinking them. I drank the whole pack to myself. Never got buzzed at all. Then I look down. These motherfuckers like 3% alcohol. No shit. I'm drinking O'Doul's, goddammit. Drank all those. Drank a 211. Had a good time. Relaxed. Fucking hung out all day. I was at the house for like 12 hours. Just fucking sitting back in the backyard playing with the dogs or whatever. Speaking of the dogs, my dumbass dog, Koopa. In the other backyard, there's another dog that comes up and he sits his head on the fence and goes, "Arr." He's a nice, cute black pit bull. And I always go up there and pet him. I don't know if his name's Israel or Ishmael. Something with an I. I'm like, oh, good boy. Good boy. I always pet him. And then when Koopa was a puppy, I'd pick Koopa up and they'd lick each other's faces. And it'd be a happy, good time. And Koopa's friends with all the other dogs. I picked Koopa up last Saturday to go say hi to his friend. Koopa gets so fucking excited, he bites this fucker's tongue. Coop chomped it. For what? He wasn't trying to be mean. He's just too excited, chomped this fucker's tongue, bit it. And it made it bleed. I felt so bad for this innocent fucking other dog. This poor black pit bull got his tongue bit. And then he was scared to come back up to the fence. He was like, "Arr." And then I was like, come on, I'm sorry, Ishmael. I put Koopa away. I'm sorry, little dog. I felt so fucking bad that my dumbass fucking... I know he didn't do it out of anger, but he didn't know what he was about to do. Got him. Bit him in the fucking tongue. pissing me off with that dog. So we do the Tiger King party. We hang out till fucking 3 in the morning. It's all good. I go home. Sunday comes around. I'm completely dead. Lily's dead. We're dead. We're just dead human beings. We do nothing on Sunday. We try to recover. Monday comes around, I film Ninja Review, boom. Then I film Flat Bar Friday, boom. Had the greatest Flat Bar Friday of my life. Everything just fell into place. I landed my tricks really quickly. Ninja Review went pretty well, although my recording program kind of fucked up a little bit. But other than that, great day, super productive. I'm just killing it. Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, I got all my shit done. Watched some Netflix, whatever. Great day, exciting day. Nothing boring happened. Boom. Tuesday comes around. I bought a motherfucking yo-yo a month ago. It finally came in. I'm learning yo-yo tricks. I'm doing around the world. I'm doing the walk of the dog. I'm doing the TikTok. I don't know what these fucking names are called, but very soon, you guys are going to see I'm going to come out with a yo-yo montage. Speaking of that, watching yo-yos is about as exciting as watching scootering. Not that fucking exciting. It's also maybe 2 or 3 times as athletic. I'm saying I've been yo-yoing. I've been scootering and I've been yo-yoing. Yo-yoing, the tricks are harder and they require more strength, skill, and balance. And mental fortitude. Just all around harder sport, yo-yoing. Harder for me to learn a fucking yo-yo trick than to learn tail whip, I'll tell you that much. Damn. Spend all day Tuesday. Wednesday, we were supposed to go to the lake. Supposed to go to the lake or the river. I don't know where we was going. Somewhere out of town in Arizona. We're going to go drive out there, hang out in the water, bring the dog, splash around a little bit. But there was a crazy windstorm. So what happened on the windstorm day? Well, my fucking neighbor's tree fell down. Boom. Smashed into my house. Fucked up all my rain gutters. Luckily, it didn't fall down violently. It was like a slow, like, creaking fall down. Smashed into my house. Broke my rain gutters, dented my fucking roof tiles a little bit. Not too bad, though. Not too bad. I would say, how much money damage? I'd say about $5 in damage. All things considered, a fucking tree fell on my house and only caused $5 in damage. I'm good with that. I'll take it. That's fine by me. Tree falls down, I'm just all fucked, whatever. Anyways, later after that, I'm like, you know what, dude? We're not going to be able to go to the Willow Beach. We're not going to be able to go to Arizona and hang out. Fuck all that. Let's just, what do you want to do, Lily? Lily says, you know what we could do? We could go downtown, just walk around. I know everything's probably closed, but some places might be reopening now because now it's supposedly allowed. I say, you know what? That's a good idea. My homie Nick Stems calls. He says, hey, I got the week off because this wind is fucking up the whole world. What are you guys doing today? I said, hey, we're going downtown. Come hang out. He drives us down there, find a place to park. I grabbed a tall can of, I think I grabbed Bud Lime again. Oh, I'm getting real sweet now. Sweet and juicy. I get the Bud Lime. We're walking around. We walk one way. The street's blocked off. You can't get on Fremont Street, our downtown district. Can't get it. Walk down the street, walk around. We're walking around. We go to Fremont East. This is like the hipster area of downtown. We get there. I'm looking around. I'm going, oh, shit. Some of these places are open. We wander into a place called Therapy. I don't know what the theme of Therapy was. Maybe it was just one of those hipster places with like fancy truffle fries and fancy drinks. But man, we got in there. Nice cool air blowing down on us. We had to sit 2 tables away from everybody else. We sit down, we look at the menu. We say, you know what? We ain't been to an indoor bar in months. I'm getting something stupid. I'm getting something fucking stupid. I got the vodka, the Hakuna Ma vodka. Got the Hakuna Ma vodka, special drink with vodka, orange peel, special syrup. Lily got some shit made out of coffee. And then we got some pineapple other vodka drink. We're just sitting there throwing them back. Then I get what else did I get? I got a Budweiser. And then I get a fucking truffle fries. We're hanging out, we're laughing. Next thing you know, 3 drinks. 3 drinks in. Feeling kind of buzzed. 3. That's how long it's been since I drank, fancy liquor drinks. I drank 3 of those motherfuckers. I said, oh, shit. Feeling kind of laughy, taffy now. So we get to laughing and taffing, and eventually we find our way home. Nick Stems gets us home, whatever. And then, we decide, you know what? We're already buzzed. I know the sun's up. Let's just never stop drinking. Let's just fucking go forever. So I went to the fucking park, grabbed some beers, played golf with my dog, fucking hit the tennis ball with the golf club. Tennis ball flies away, dog brings it back. Go back over there, we get back home, have a whole bunch of beers, drink about 900,000 beers. And the one thing we forgot to do this is a real rookie mistake. It's been so long. It's been so long since I had a night on the town. I forgot the rookie mistakes. We forgot to eat. So we hang out till fucking 3 in the morning, having a gay old time, hanging out with Nick Stamps. Lily's here. My friend DC stopped by for a second. Mev stopped by to say hello. You know, he just stopped by to say, hey, I'm in the neighborhood. He dipped out. We're just drinking all fucked up. Didn't eat. So then Thursday comes around, and we are just dead ass fucked up tired again. Thursday, man. Next day of the week, just been going hard every single day, drinking, hanging out, doing too much, trees falling down. Thursday comes around, we decide, you know what? Let's try to get off the grid for a minute. Let's go out to the desert, shoot some guns. Ride Dog comes out with his chick. Me and Lily go out there. I had to drive. I drive an hour outside of Vegas. I pull into right past the prison. I go up through the mountains driving my fucking Corolla through this wasteland of bumps and bricks and rocks and shit. Finally get there. Ride Dog brought the AK. He brought the shotgun. He brought a little 9mm 1911. I brought some 380s with no ammo for no fucking reason. Brought the AR. I brought the shotgun. We're having a good old time. Shooting, having fun. I got a headache, so every time I shoot the shotgun, my brain explodes. Lily's having a good time. Everyone's shooting, having a good time. I'm just hungover as goddamn shit. Lily's like, she's not even doing anything wrong, but I'm just mad. We're driving like Del Taco. She's like, I want to get a taco and a drink. And I'm like, fuck, why? Why, God? Why couldn't you just eat food at home? Why, Jesus, just eat the food in the fridge? Why do you do this to me? Because I'm just hungover and everything's just making me mad. I'm driving around, little noises are making me mad. Fucking Ride Dog's in the backseat shuffling around, fucking with a seatbelt, pissing me the fuck off. Oh, it was just all bad. We got the shooting done, though, and everything was fine. Went to sleep a little bit early because I was so burnt out, and here we are on Friday doing this goddamn podcast, and you know as well as I do, tonight's gonna be the same. I'm gonna go out, drink some beers, get fucked up again, and start the whole process all over again. Fuck getting healthy. I thought I was gonna be skinny by now. That whole me being skinny thing is kiss that shit goodbye. It's summertime. I cannot get skinny in summertime. It's impossible. I don't understand it. But one thing that did happen that was good is, out of all this time, I had the best day skateboarding that I've had in a long time. I skated my flat bar, landed my trick within, 30, 40 tries. You know what doesn't ever happen? The video came out today, but I'll tell you something that never happens. I never land my hard trick of the week and then continue skating. Never. I'm just like, fuck it. I landed my trick. I'm going to lay down and stare at the wall for a second, catch my breath, drive home, and then be mad. That's usually how my Tuesday goes. But on this day, landed my trick. Everything was cool. Fuck it. The wind was blowing. And there was cars. Two things that I always complain about. If the wind's blowing, I'm fucking sucking at skating and I'm gonna be mad. If there's too many cars coming by, you know what I mean. You're skating a parking lot and every 36 seconds that goes by, there's some douchebag who drives real slow and then goes, for what reason? Car people, for what fucking reason do you do that? You're already going at normal speed. Why do people do that? I will never understand it. Does it have something to do with skateboarders? You go, oh, look at that skateboarder. You're not going fast. You're still going 36 miles per hour. Fucking Jesus Christ. You're going 1 mile over the speed limit. What? Wow. Ooh, edgy. Oh, watch out, fucking Fast and Furious 9. We got this guy's coming in. This guy with this weird fucking square cars coming in. Oh, you better watch out. He's got a random fucking decal on the back that says "Fast Boys." Oh, scared of the Fast Boys. Oh, they make noises. Fuck you. What's the point of that? I don't understand why they do that shit. Jesus Christ. Car people in the chat, help me understand. Oh, to me that sounds like you're crying, like a baby, like a deep voiced baby crying. That's what you are. You're a deep voiced baby crying your way down the street. Little dick bitch. That's what it is. Pissing me off when I'm skating. Always happens to me. I don't know why. You know what? I sometimes wonder if I'm the dickhead though, because maybe that's just how those cars. Maybe that's how they come. Can somebody with one of those bullshit cars explain to me? Is that just what happens? When you kick it into gear from 35 to 36, is that loud noise always required? Is that part of the gear touching the crying alert, or is that like a special horn that you have to attach? God damn it, dude! What do you gain out of that? It's not like you're driving a Ferrari, a Viper down the street, some stock car It's not like that's happening. You're not kicking it in from fucking 115 to 155. Oh no, it's a whopping at most 39 miles per hour at most, just to fuck up my nollie shove it grind. That's what you did that for? I don't understand. Whatever. I got a new microphone. I was gonna actually do the podcast with it today, but I didn't have enough time to set it up. It had way more parts than I expected. I don't know why I expect everything to just work out of the box. Even the yo-yo. I got the yo-yo out the box. I'm like, what the fuck? What? Explain to me what the fuck is this? Well, how does this go onto a yo-yo? I don't know what this is. It came with 9 strings, a glove with 2 fingers, a 2-fingered glove. So these fingers are free. These fingers are not. To your yo-yo glove, came with some spare strings, and then I get this microphone. It has all this different shit on it. I don't know what the fuck. There's one random leather strap. I'm looking at the fucking instructions right here. I'm looking at these instructions. I'm like, oh, what? All part list. Okay, have all these lists. Oh, here's the list of parts. No fucking leather strap on there. Just a random one that came in the box. What do I use it for? I don't fucking know. I read through everything. Doesn't fucking help me. That's part of the reason I didn't set that shit up. I don't know what to do. But hopefully, very, very likely by next podcast, and maybe even by next Ninja Review, I will have this microphone up and ready. And fuck, I pray that my sound quality goes up. I really need it to, because this works fine for me, but I understand how people could say that this is kind of whack. I'm fucking using a PlayStation microphone to film my podcast and my YouTube series. Grow up. Get a life. So I got the new mic, and eventually, hopefully we can up our sound quality. Hopefully. I'm not sure about that. Right now I have a fan going. I'm sweating, by the way, too. I have a fan going so that it can keep my computer cold. Right now we're running at 59 Celsius. That's pretty high still. If we get to 80, computer explodes. The computer exploding is something that I want to avoid. So I'm wondering how the microphone's going to react with all that extra air flowing through here. I don't know. Just a couple things I'm worried about. I don't know shit about sound, other than I'm the greatest skateboarding rapper that ever existed. But outside of that, I don't know how to make the levels right or whatever. I don't know how we're going to do it. Anyways, recently watched 101 Dalmatians. Oh yeah, that old film. I used to have a VHS tape of it in my house somewhere. Maybe it's still here somewhere. And I don't think I ever appreciated it. You guys know what year that shit came out? If I would have guessed, I would have said 83. It came out in the 60s. I didn't even know they had cartoons in the 60s. And there's other cartoons that came out even before that. That is insane to me. And although it's not as good as How to Train Your Dragon 2, I think we can all agree on that. It is a timeless classic. It's so good. Animation, really good. Storytelling, really good. Characters, they're great. The artwork in the background of all these scenes is so good. And I wonder what other films and movies from that era that I just gave up on. Bambi? If I go back and rewatch Bambi, is it going to be amazing? I hope so, probably. Or the other one we were looking at. The one where, I don't even know what this is called. The magical fucking magic shit. The fucking, Mickey Mouse. that fucking mouse. That wimpy deer. That when the mouse is doing all these tricks and shit. And he's dancing with the mop. Jumping around. Stuff like that. Dude, I want to go back and rewatch that and see if that's as visually amazing as maybe it is. Fantasia, thank you. Fantasia is my favorite African-American heavy-set film star, music star. No, Fantasia is also the correct name of the... Okay, back to, let's get serious. 101 Dalmatians was dope. TV shows are now doing everything in quarantine. I watch a lot of Food Network, so I like to watch Chopped, Beating Bobby Flay, fucking Guy's Grocery Games. I like to watch shit like that all the time. But now they're doing like the socially distant one. So now they're doing Guy Fieri sits at home with his kids and cooks food as other people tell him how. Like, oh, usually I would go to your restaurant to be chopped or whatever, but now you're just going to tell me the ingredients and I'll cook it myself. You tell me how good it is. Instead of that, they're doing this just for some type of coronavirus bullshit because they can't get a whole cast and crew together to make Whatever. Anyways, I'm watching this shit. They're coming out with new stuff. I look down at the fucking TV guide. It says Amy Schumer learns to cook. I left a tweet, and I stand behind it 100%. There's two things I never want to do in life. That's one is be tortured in Vietnam for like American war secrets during a horrible war where everyone's just chopping your balls off with the toenail clipper and shit like that. I don't ever want to do that ever. I don't ever want to be just hurtfully tortured. And I also don't ever, I don't ever want to watch fat Amy Schumer eat on TV. Two things I never want to do, ever. I never want to viciously be tortured by a foreign government, and I don't want to watch this already fat bitch eat food. Not that funny of a chick. I think South Park did a fucking hilarious jokes about her. Oh, my vagina, talk about my vagina. I want to watch you talk about your vagina while you eat cupcakes into your already fat face. No, thank you. Jesus Christ, disgusting. Let's talk about some skateboarding news. This is very controversial. I'm going to show you guys what's happening here on the screen. There's a big debate. If you guys remember the gold and white outfit and the blue and whatever dress or whatever, that was a big thing where some people looked at it and they go, oh, is it blue and white? Is it red and blue? Is it blue and yellow and gold? I don't know what it is. We're going to take a look at this trick. A lot of people somehow believe that this skateboarder, Alexis Ramirez, is doing a frontside 50-50. Now, if you're listening to this on Podbean or iTunes, you can't see the video. I'll just explain it to you. It's a skateboarder who does a backside 50-50, and then they go in a little circle, and then they jump off. Let's very basically explain how skateboarding tricks work. If you're rolling up to a rail, and it's behind you, it's going to be a backside trick no matter what you do. If the rail's behind you, you're going to be doing a backside trick no matter what. Is this a rail? I would say this is a rail. It's curved in a way that it goes in a circle, but some rails are curved in a circle. Some rails are kinked, some are even square. But this one's a round rail that goes in a circle. He's doing a backside 50-50. We're not talking about fakie. We're not talking about nollie. We're not talking about anything else. But there's some weird people in the world who think this is a frontside 50-50, and I'm trying to think about why they would ever think that. And I think it's because the guy curves in a frontside direction. So they're getting rail tricks confused with transition tricks, which is confusing to me because I've seen some very seasoned skaters call this frontside, and part of me wonders if it's just one of those things where people are like the flat earth people. They're just like, I just want to say it's the opposite to fuck with everybody else. You know what I mean? We always have the debate, the fakie front tail debate, or some people call it a fakie back tail. At least that one, in that debate, people can sort of talk about like why they believe what they believe. But when it comes to this, I don't think there's very many people who can explain it. DK says, I think it's because he always over the lip of it. I mean, you would do that with any rail. If you wanted to, if you're still jumping onto the rail backside. iBookBoy says the whole rail is in front of him the whole time. It's not though. It's not what happens while you're on the rail, right? Here's you know what would confuse the fuck out of people if the rail went in an S. If it was an S-shaped rail, then people would say, oh, he did a back 50-50 to front 50-50 to back 50-50. What? On one rail? Yeah, it did an S. Apparently, whatever direction you lean determines how the trick started. You're fucking crazy. Jesus, if it was an S shape, oh, it would blow people's mind. The world would fucking explode. Anyway, he started off backside 50-50, then he did a frontside 50-50. Get the fuck out of here. The issue is the rail was behind him. Look at that ledge. There's a ledge behind him too. What if he back 50-50'd that? Ooh, would it be a frontside 50-50 if it curved a little bit? Absolutely not. If the rail's behind you, it's backside. Think about a handrail. This is basically like a handrail, right? It's shaped like a rail. It has a round top. It doesn't go down, but it's a flat bar. It's a bar. It's a rail. Now, no matter what you're doing on any rail, if the rail is behind you, there's no frontside trick you can do, except for potentially like a front 180 to switch 5-0. But most people just call that 180 nose grind. But if you're doing a basic trick without a 180, if you're doing a 50-50, kickflip 50-50, even a lip slide, it's always going to be backside if the rail's backside. In fact, you know what? I'm going to solve the debate right now. You ever been to a spot that only has one rail on one side? And then you call your homie, you say, hey, I found this new spot. And what do they say? I say, there's one rail, but I don't know if you can hit it. And they go, why? Is the rail backside or front side? Because some rails are only on one side. So you would say, if you're goofy, it's backside. If you're regular, it's front side. Problem fucking solved. Because right here, if you're skating this shit, and you're coming from that direction, if you wanted to explain it to somebody, you'd be like, so you remember that looping circular looping rail? Is it backside or front side if you're goofy? Oh, if you're coming from this way, it'd be fucking front side. Bitch, debate solved. The debate solved. Yeah, but he pops into the trick and the rail is still in front of him, iBook says. No, it's never in front of him. It starts behind him. It starts behind him. And it's over. And when it ends, it's still behind him. It started behind him and ended behind him. The rail is behind. His butt facing the rail, grinds around a little bit, jumps off, butt still facing the rail. Butt B. Butt side, backside. Same exact thing. OG Mickey says, I can see both arguments. No, you can't. There is no other argument. There's the right way and the wrong way. You guys get it right. Jesus Christ. Tighten up. Get your shit together. Another thing that recently happened, let me type in my Black Ninja LV Instagram. Some people, speaking of people who don't understand skateboarding at all, some people don't know what a kink is. Oh my God, yeah. Imagine that. I did a grind on a 4-kink rail. You can tell because the rail has 4 kinks. It's weird that this should go without saying that you did a 4-kink 50-50 when the rail has 4 kinks. I don't understand what the fuck people are thinking. By the way, this is a front side 50-50. The rail's in front of me. Even though when I came off, it was behind me, doesn't fucking matter. Even though when I got up there, I was leaning a little bit farther back, doesn't matter. Where I'm leaning doesn't make this a backside 50-50. Get the fucking shit right. Anyways, there's 4 kinks here. A lot of people think this is 2 kinks, and I truly don't understand how anyone could ever believe that. So what I did is I drew a diagram. Because I'm here to help. That's what Ninja Review is about. That's what this podcast is about. Why is Instagram not loading right now? Because basically the loading of this, it loaded as fast as you should take it into your brain and understand it. Look at this rail. A rail goes down, right? And then it stops and kinks. And then it goes straight. And then at the end of that, it stops and kinks again and goes down. So that'd be 2 kinks. That'd be a 2-kink rail. Or the rail goes down, kinks, and then goes straight. And then kinks again, and then goes down, and there's one final kink. Poosh, a skate stopper style kink. That would be 3. I've drawn a picture for you guys where the kinks are. If you have a kink in a hose, in a garden hose, if you have a kink in a snake where you're gonna snake your drain or whatever, it's exactly what it looks like. It's a fucking a jagged, angled edge. That's what it is. If you're going through that jagged, angled edge, then you're going through the kink. It is crazy. Hammy of Doom says, by that logic, there would be no such thing as a single kinked rail. There is. It would be a rail that goes down and then has the one single kink. Right here in diagram number 2, the one with the 3 on top of it, that would be the single kink. A lot of rails have a single kink. Or, you know what? Sometimes when you skate, let's look at this diagram in the middle here. Sometimes these rails are shaped in a way where you jump over the first kink. So sometimes you don't go through that kink. So I wouldn't call that a kink's grind. So you might only hit, even though this one has a 3 on it, then you might only grind through 2 of the kinks. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. So you have a double kink, triple kink, 4 kink. You don't have to say how many kinks it is, because if you're talking about a rail, you would just call it a kinked rail, right? But in my specific scenario, I wrote quad kink rail for the clickbait factor, because there is, in fact, 4 kinks. Just wanted a little extra clickbait. Had to make sense there. But I wasn't wrong about how many kinks it was. And again, just like the flat earth bullshit, I have a feeling that anyone who thinks that this rail is 2 kinks, they're either joking or stupid. And then some people said this thing that didn't make sense to me. I wish somebody in the chat was on the double kink tip so I could understand what they were talking about. I think what they were trying to say is that the rail, like, because the beginning and the end of the rail, because they're the same height, that somehow that negates the different kinks. And that doesn't make any sense to me, because I'm trying to talk about the definition of the word. I'm not, what the fuck does the height of the beginning and the end have to do with it at all? That's something I'll never understand. I think we're not even really debating. We're not even debating about this shit. The answer is it's 4 kinks. The answer is the fucking grind his backside. I don't care. It's America. It's America, land of the free, home of the brave. You're allowed to believe whatever you want. Okay, I could believe the sky is red. I could believe that the cat is a animal with a brain in it. I could believe that Donald Trump is a fish person in a crab body. I could believe all this shit, but that doesn't change that fucking trick was backside. Okay, I'm just whatever. That's what I'm just saying. Back to what's really going on. We're gonna wrap this podcast up pretty quick here. Tony Hawk Pro Skater's coming out with a new something. I don't know what it is. Tony Hawk 1 and 2 revamp or something like that. Somebody look up what year this game came out. 2001, I imagine. So what, we're 19 years later and you bitches couldn't come up with a new fucking game? They're coming out with new Gods of War. Final Fantasy has 900 fucking episodes. A new Mario World hack comes out 3 times a day. And Tony Hawk can't fucking come out with a new video game. It has to be a remake of the old ones. Also, the way that other people play Tony Hawk disgusts me. If you're playing Tony Hawk and you're just doing a million flips and grinds, flip, grind, flip, grind, flip, grind, flip, grind, flip, grind, bam, 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 special. Oh, I just did a one-footed dark slide. Oh, I just did a handstand dark slide. Oh, I just did a triple laser flip to back dark nose blunt. If you're doing that over and over again, I'm like, dude, you're playing this. You're playing this like you don't ride a skateboard. That's fine. You can play it the way you want to play it. I play that game like if I was a skateboard. I turn my stats all the way down. Nothing worse on Tony Hawk than doing a triple backflip down the leap of faith. That's just fucking bothers me. And that's a personal thing. You know, you get the game, you play the game how you want to play it. But nothing fucking bothers me more than the old triple backflip down the leap of faith. It's just stupid. Also, they give some of these pro skaters, they give them special tricks that they've never done. That's just crazy to me too, man. I get it, you're playing the game for a high score. I don't play the game like that. And it's just kind of like, it's annoying because I know the whole game is, it should be a success, but it could be so much better. The game could certainly be so much better. One more thing I want to talk to you guys about. Final topic of the day. A kid did a 1080 on a vert ramp. It annoys me because we've already seen 1080s done on the mega ramp multiple times, probably by multiple people. That's cool, good for you. But someone did it on a vert ramp, and all the news outlets are saying 11-year-old skater finally beats Tony Hawk's record. 11-year-old skater beat his record. First off, motherfucker, no. You did a 1080. That's a different trick. It wasn't a record. We're not doing most spins here. I'm all down for skating in the Olympics, and I'm all down for shit like that. But we turn skating into the Guinness Book of World Records. That's starting to get the fucking annoying. That's going to get annoying. Most spins on a vert ramp. That's going to be up there with longest manual. Most consecutive kick flips ever. That's when shit's going to get really fucking stupid. So don't say he beat the record. Just say 11-year-old did a sloppy 1080 on a ramp. Let's talk about that too. Tony Hawk's 900, sloppy as shit the first one. He did a couple clean ones after that. Those are the ones that we want to quote in a video. Those are the ones we want to do the instant replay of. Not the one he did in the 99X games where he dragged his fucking hand on the ground. Also, this 1080 kid, I have this weird mentality where if you could do the trick once, you should be able to do it again. Tony Hawk did, what, a dozen 900s in his career or whatever, even as he got older and older and older, and multiple other people were doing 900s a little bit here and there too. So this kid did his first 1080. Okay, everyone's hyped on it, right? He landed it with a fucking blatant hand drag. Very reminiscent of Tony Hawk's. But at some point you gotta be like, we're gonna call you the new record holder? How about you do it without touching your fucking hand? Is there anyone else who believes in that? Why not just do it again? Come on, just do it again. Whatever. Hammy of Doom said, it's like that fucked up conspiracy that Tony Hawk stole the idea to do a 900 from someone else. Yeah, I watched that documentary. It's actually really fucking dope and sad. But I get it. You know, you did a cool trick on a skateboard. Here's another thing that pisses me off. Johnny Geiger's landed a new goddamn trick every 2.5 days. A trick that no one's ever seen before. Switch triple laser flip primo slide to Casper. Nobody fucking says, oh, fucking this guy just beat Rodney Mullen's record. No one's on that fucking guy's dick, but some kid padded from head to toe does a 900, a 1080 hand drag on a vert ramp, and the whole goddamn world loses its mind. This has to be a conspiracy about the game coming out. The 1080 happened, Tony Hawk's birthday happened, and they announced this game coming out. That's why this fucking guy's getting all this hype. Not because 11-year-old did a fucking mediocre trick. Put Johnny Geiger in the game. You know what? That's what's really important. Put Johnny Geiger in the Tony Hawk video game remake, or I'm not buying it. Bitch, I'm telling you, Mr. Hitman Cock, I'm not buying that shit. What do you guys think? I just I don't know if it's like jealousy or envy or whatever. I just don't think this guy should get all these props when this guy over here is doing good too. Then again, that is the same argument that I always use about Gabe Cruz. Gabe Cruz is sponsored by Revive and Force Wheels. He doesn't deserve it. This other guy deserves it more. I guess. Whatever. Maybe I'm a hypocrite. Maybe I'm not. You guys, you see what I'm trying to do. You understand where my head's at. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys. We're not going to do any news today. The only news we had was coronavirus bullshit. It was boring. It was lame. No one cares about this damn coronavirus. I can't wait for the city to open back up. I do hope you guys enjoyed today's podcast. Give me a hell yeah in the chat so I can shout out everyone who lasted through this podcast. A lot of people got banned today. I don't know why motherfuckers think we're joking out here. This podcast, I let trolls fuck around on my chat all the time. Trolls are allowed to come and fuck around. That's all good. But the podcast is my show. It's my show that I put on iTunes, Podbean, YouTube. I put it to star me. Don't come into my fucking chat room trying to make you the star. That's not fucking gonna work, and that's gonna get you kicked the fuck out of here. I'm the fucking star of this show. Twitch, when I'm doing regular Twitch gaming, it's a group effort. We're all working together. When I'm doing this fucking show, it's all me. You don't come in here trying to get attention, trying to make fucking silly jokes, trying to disrupt the fucking flow of things. Moving on, shout out to OG Mickey, Captain Canuck, Hammy of Doom, Don Truss, iBookBoy UK, Gino, Chris McNugg, C. Myers, Sup Israel, iBookBoy, Hammy, OG Mickey, Venus Dietrap, Captain Reg. I just felt like I needed to inform you guys why we keep it so strict 1 day a week. All the other days of the week, I don't really care too much. Anyways, let me know your thoughts on the kink debacle. I want to figure out what's going on with these kinks. Why don't people understand how to count? Look, how do you, like, all you have to do is look at the picture of it. I had people sending me DMs saying, well, how many kinks do you think this is? It ain't about how many I think it is. It's a fucking fact. Same as this 50-50. It's a fact. The 50-50, you jump on, you grind, the end. It's behind you, backside, pissing me off. Also, let me know you guys' thoughts about Tiger King. Let me know you guys' thoughts about reopening. Whatever. I'm going to still be here for the post show here on Twitch, but if you're watching this on iTunes, Podbean, or YouTube, that's going to be it for today. I appreciate you guys hanging out. If you tuned in late, don't worry, the repeat comes out on Sunday. So definitely check that out if you want to tune in live. If you've always wanted to do it, but you never mustered up the balls to do it, then get brave, motherfucker. Come on down, twitch.tv/Ninja Lifestyle every single Friday, 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. Tell a friend about the podcast if you liked it. If I made some good points, tell a friend. Let somebody else know that you enjoyed it. Then we can grow and we can become rich and famous. Richness and fame for everyone. Imagine how much better of a podcast I could do with more money. Oh man, shout out to Keith King for the 28-month subscription, and shout out to Trainwreck for subscribing again today. I appreciate all you guys for hanging out. Tune in next time. That's all I got for today's podcast. Like I said, stick around. There's going to be a post show. Go out there, have a great weekend, be safe, don't breathe on too many people, and don't breathe in too much other people's air. Don't drink too much, but also don't drink too little. Kuna Matata, bitches. Rail's behind you is backside. Rail's in front of you is front side. Rail has 2 kinks. It has 2. If it has 2, it's 2. The end.